Be your reading. This is for Gemini placements. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Take what resonates, leave the rest. Be sure to flip and switch the roles and genders and place yourself where you fit in the story, okay? So let's see what Gemini placements, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus most importantly need to know right now at this time. I'm gonna make this quick because I want to go get me some Levain cookies. I want to go to Levain Bakery before it gets, well, they stay open late, but I just want to hurry up. Okay, so what do Gemini placements, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus most importantly need to know right now? Oh my God, karmic friends, child. Y'all go, I mean, Gemini, your air sign. You may want to go watch the air sign reading. I don't want to take this because the air signs had this in the same exact position. So just go watch the air sign reading, but can't fully trust them. Tension, secret competition, keep your friends close and your enemies closer. The water signs and air signs had that. So you may want to go watch the water and air signs. What else? Okay, we got always partying. So these could be friends that are always partying with the karmic friends. These could be people that you used to party with, Gemini. You used to do things with, but you don't anymore. Because it's karmic and you don't want to do it no more, okay? So they can have an issue with that. What else? And it may not be partying. Yeah, we got wasting time, stuck, no changes, limited. It may not be partying, but maybe there was a certain lifestyle that you used to indulge in with people and you don't want to do it, or with a person. Yeah, these people they can have bad habits, drugs, addictions, toxicities. Like, hell no. I thank God, I've never been a party person, never been into weed, drinking, nothing. I'm boring as hell. All I care about is food and comfort. What up, one more? And no shade to people that, who battle with addictions and things like that, but we got unbothered here. So it came out in reverse. So somebody wants you to be bothered about something that's a waste of your time. Okay, we got love on the brain, dreaming, fantasizing, daydreaming, nostalgic. Who had love on the brain? Was it? I think it was earth signs. So you or somebody can have earth placements in their chart. Okay, so what's always partying for Gemini? Okay, Queen of Cups and the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. Wheel of Fortune in reverse is stuck. Yeah, stuck. No, somebody's not changing. I feel like there's people that are still doing the same shit that they were doing or that you guys used to do together in high school or in the past. And you could be triggering these people because you want better for yourself. Yeah, these will be people that you worked with, went to school with. You're not into the same things no more. Or you could be dealing with somebody that's not into the same things anymore. Queen of Cups, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Gemini here, June Gemini, June Cancer. Somebody here could have been a really heavy drinker at one point. This could be a person or people that don't think they need help for something, but they do. What's wasting time? Stuck, no changes, limited. What's wasting time? Yeah, the Hierophant. You don't share the same morals or values as this person or people. Some of you guys could have even been married to this person. Hierophant, Taurus. You could be on a Gemini, Taurus, Gemini cusp. Gemini, Cancer cusp for some of you. What's unbothered? What's unbothered? And we got Page of Swords. So somebody's all up in your business. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Aries, April, Taurus. Somebody could be born January 11th. Somebody could be feeling financially insecure, you or them, or something could be going on with a person's health. There could be changes going on in somebody's weight. What's good or bad? Always partying. Something is stuck for somebody because they're always partying and they're not changing. Somebody here does not like change. They resist change. They don't welcome change. And that's why their life is stuck. You can't help this person. Always partying. They don't want to take nobody's advice. They don't want to take no constructive criticism. If you try to tell them something, they're going to get defensive. They're going to call you a hater. They're going to just be weird about it. So it's like, what's the point? Yeah, Nine of Wands, Moon and Sag. Something that you used to do with a person. Smoke, drink, party. Somebody feels triggered that you're changing. You're changing is you're changing and it's triggering people. Yeah. I feel like somebody's changing is triggering somebody. And if it's not you, you could be dealing with somebody that's going through this. What's wasting time? Wasting time for Gemini. Somebody's always playing victim. Yeah, the Knight of Wands and the Four of Cups. So somebody could have wanted you to wait on them. It's like they wanted your life to be on hold while they sat here and did nothing to be better. This could even be a family member. This could even be someone that you guys have a family with. You can have kids with this person. Or these could be friends that you consider family. Ten of Cups, Mars and Pisces. The Hangman is Pisces. Somebody refusing to change. Refusing to let something go. Refusing to shift their perspective. Somebody here is ignorant. They're narrow-minded. They don't want to make changes, but yet they want to complain about their life being stuck. So how do you complain about your life being stuck, things not going your way, but you don't want to change? How does that work? If you don't make changes, then nothing changes. Something has to change. Something, I don't know if this has to change with you, Gemini, or this is somebody else. Somebody here could be triggered that you're changing and they still feel stuck. You have new opportunities coming in. This could even be new opportunities and money, business, finances, your career, your status. The Knight of Wands here, Sagittarius, Scorpio. Somebody could be born in November Sag, November Scorpio, Four of Cups here, Moon and Cancer. Yeah, somebody here, some of you guys are breaking some type of societal norm. Whatever you were doing something wasn't working, and I feel like somebody's making changes. You can also be changing your beliefs. Hey, Auntie Fee. Good evening, girl. If you're not happy with something, it's time to change it, Geminis. What's unbothered? Now is not the time to ignore something. Ignoring something is not going to make it magically better. Hold on, guys. Unbothered. Yeah, King of Pentacles in reverse. Somebody could be ignoring something about their finances or ignoring something about their health. There could be people looking for somebody because maybe somebody here could be scamming people financially. Seven of Pentacles is like a waiting game or some type of investment. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Aries, April, Taurus. What's the Wheel of Fortune in reverse? The Queen of Cups. Somebody here could be in trouble. Wheel of Fortune in reverse, Queen of Cups. Seven of Cups. Yeah, somebody lives a very Venus and Scorpio, the Chariot in reverse. Somebody stuck, y'all. I don't know how else to really say it. I feel like somebody here lives with the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. Somebody's life is just on repeat. And this person could be, they can have a bad habit here. The Seven of Cups is a bad habit. It's the minor arcana to the devil. Somebody also could be drinking and driving. Somebody's always getting DIYs. Like, is it DIYs, right? Or what is it? Driving while drunk. DW, is it that? What is the whole, what do you call it when a person keeps drinking and driving? Isn't that DUI? It's a DUI, right? Oh, drinking under the influence. Yeah, okay, yeah, thank you, Monette. Drinking under the influence. Somebody here could have done that. Somebody here could have even gotten into an accident because of that. And somebody here could have gotten injured. Or that's where they're headed down. I feel like something is out of control with the Chariot in reverse. The Chariot in reverse, somebody's head and heart are not in the same place, or somebody gets emotional. Somebody here, they drink and then they, I don't know. Somebody's not in control of their life. Their addictions, their habits, their emotions are. And this could be someone that you grew up with, or this could be someone that you may have a child with. It could be a family member. I don't know. Watching from Zambia. Oh, hey, Prince. Oh, yeah, it's DUI. Yeah, okay. 9 of Wands. I feel like somebody is stuck. Somebody could be having car issues. Again, somebody could have gotten into an accident. The Chariot is a vehicle going off the road. I feel like somebody has missed their bus. They have missed their train. Somebody has decided not to change. And because this person has not, or these people have not changed, they cannot come with you. They can't. They'll take you down. Somebody wants to take you down with them. They want you to suffer just like them. They're not really going nowhere with something. They're having stagnancy. They got bad habits. They want you to go down with them. No. 9 of Wands. Yeah, the War Child, the High Priestess. Somebody also could be watching you guys online from fake pages, or there's somebody silently watching you. Yeah, this cycle is done. You dealing with this, or dealing with these types of people, being friends with people like this, supporting someone like this, feeding into this. This could even be somebody's husband or spouse. I mean, a partner, business partner, whatever, friend, family member. You know somebody's not going nowhere in life. Somebody's stuck and stagnant. They're not making any changes. You can't help this person. You can't help them. They can't. Somebody here can't be helped. They can't be helped. And that's just what it is. The World card, fixed sign energy, Scorpio, Taurus, Leo, Aquarius. What's the World? They're projecting. I feel like somebody here, somebody is getting triggered by what you're saying online, what you're posting online, what you're doing with your life. It's triggering them. You didn't conform to something, or you not conforming is triggering somebody. This could even be a person who fantasizes and daydreams all day, but somebody here is not practical. The High Priestess is the counterpart to the Hierophant. Somebody don't have their feet on the ground. They don't. What the World here? They're not a grown-up. They're not grounded. The World. And maybe you were like that at one point and you changed, or I don't know. The World card. Yeah, Ace of Pentacles in reverse. Every time somebody gets an opportunity to go towards something new, they keep missing it. Every time somebody's intuition tells them to go in a different direction, to do something different, they resist it. And that's why this person could be losing money. Something could be going on with their health, and they're acting like they're unbothered by it. Ace of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah, the Empress. This could be a mother figure. Empress in reverse. Taurus, Libra energy. This could be like your mother, your child's mother, a friend, a family member, whoever. Somebody here could be pregnant. There could be an unexpected or unplanned pregnancy. Empress in reverse. You can't help this person. There's no growth or expansion in somebody's life. Empress in reverse. Because they're not changing. Or this is you. If you're having a hard time with some type of growth and expansion and you feel stagnant, Gemini, there's something that needs to change. There's a negative pattern on repeat, and you got to figure out what that is. This could be a bad habit. You could be doing something in excess here. Something could be getting out of hand. It could be fantasizing, daydreaming. Somebody here is like somebody here could be into drugs. Somebody look like she passed out. Or maybe somebody's just like lazy. They don't really do much with their days. Empress in reverse. All somebody want to do is party. They're lazy. They don't have no work ethic. Man or woman. Empress in reverse. Somebody's not taking care of themselves. Empress in reverse. And it's starting to, somebody's beauty, something about a person is starting to fade. They're not taking care of themselves. Man or woman. Empress in reverse. Yeah, this could, Six of Cups, nostalgic. Somebody has a rose-tinted view of the past. Somebody has no clarity. They're feeling powerless. They're lacking inner resources, inner reserves. And this person could be trying to hide this, but there's something about a person's eyes, something about how they look. You can even see it when this person posts online. Their selfies, their pictures. And it is not like you're trying to read into somebody or be all up in, whatever. You're not trying to look too much into something, but you can notice the difference. Somebody doesn't have like that life or that spark, that glow about them no more. Something's starting to dry out in a person, and it's their lifestyle, it's their habits. And I don't really feel like somebody here thinks it's not that bad. They don't see something as being out of control. With the Seven of Cups, somebody here lives in La La Land. Somebody never really grew up. This could be a man or a woman. I'm getting heavy feminine energy. This could be a feminine that has no, like, they don't have like much. They don't value structure. They don't value rules. Somebody just wants to be free. Somebody doesn't want to follow rules. They don't want to follow regulations. And if this is a man, this could be a man. Man or woman, they just want to be free. They have not grown up. This person here, their life is, somebody does this, it's like they're on a hamster wheel. They wake up and do the same thing every day. All they do is maybe have sex, they drink, they go out, have fun, they smoke, whatever they do, they're not grounded. Why is the Chariot in reverse? And somebody's intuition, I'm telling y'all, somebody's about to get a really big wake-up call with the Judgment. Somebody is getting signs. Their intuition, the universe, God, their ancestors is like, stop doing this. Change your ways. Change your lifestyle. And they're not doing it. They're not doing it. Hierophant, somebody here like don't believe in God. They don't believe in karma. They think they untouchable. They think that somebody's luck is about to run out. Somebody here could be reckless sexually. They just doing all types of shit. Somebody here could have also lost a pregnancy or got rid of one, okay? For some of y'all, no shade. Or this could just be somebody here. There could be an unplanned pregnancy, unexpected. Hierophant in reverse. Yeah, Nine of Swords. Somebody here could be worried about court, probation. Somebody could be born June 17th, June 8th. Mars in Gemini with the Nine of Swords. Somebody could be losing money. They're losing things. Somebody's hanging on by a thread. Literally, somebody's hanging on by a thread. Something's about to be exposed, and this could be in a way of a child, or somebody's acting out. Somebody here their behavior is predictable. Somebody may end up getting really sick. The Emperor here, father figure energy. Somebody's beliefs could be really distorted. Somebody's like stuck in time. And that's why it's easy for this person to just do the same thing day in and day out. They don't have anything constructive that they're building or that they're consistent towards if it's not about pleasure or indulging. Nine of Swords. Yeah, stalemate. And that could be why you and this person never really had a future together. Two of Wands here, Mars and Aries. You guys may end up having to visit somebody in a damn hospital or a jail cell. Somebody could be born June 18th, June 9th. The Justice here, Libra. Somebody may have legality issues. Somebody has a really bad addiction. And they can have a near-death experience. Or something is going to happen with their health. Yeah, something is just not going to be pretty. Ace of Wands in reverse, Three of Swords upright. Death card, Scorpio, the Devil, Capricorn. Something is not going to be... Yeah, Two of Wands in reverse. You don't see a future with somebody because they're not changing. Whoever this is. And they could even be in denial about it. Or this could be why you guys broke up, or why you guys couldn't be close no more, or whatever. Two of Wands in reverse. Somebody can want a second chance. They can want your forgiveness. This person could have said or did something while they were under the influence. Maybe they were high, drunk. I don't know. But they could have said or did something like a bit reckless. They were out of hand. They were out of pocket. And they know they were. Two of Wands in reverse. Yeah. Yeah, Three of Wands in reverse. There's no future in this. Moon in Libra. Somebody here is double-minded. This person battles a lot within themselves. They don't really know who they are. Somebody don't know what they want. Happy Friday, Arlen. No, I get it. It's a dead look in the eyes. Yeah. Two of Swords here, Moon in Libra. There could be a tough decision that somebody here can need to make about what to do about a connection. Somebody could be born August 20th, August 2nd. What's the Two of Swords here? Yeah, the Strength and the Page of Cups. Somebody's intuition. Your intuition could be telling you to hold back from somebody. You're not really sure what to do. Some of you guys are not sure if you should call something off, if you should disengage, if you should say something. You guys could be needing to practice some type of self-control. Somebody struggles with expressing themselves. They don't really know how, or they don't know any other way. Like, I don't know. Two of Swords. Yeah, the Seven of Swords. Moon in Aquarius. Somebody also could be non-committal. They don't want to commit. They don't want to settle down. They get bored with everybody and everything. Nothing makes them happy. Nothing makes them satisfied. It don't matter how much partying they do. It don't matter how high or drunk they get. It don't matter how much fun they have. It don't matter if they're traveling. It don't matter how much sex they have, how much attention they get. They're never satisfied. Somebody's like an empty pit. Like they're like a void. They're never satisfied. You cannot satisfy somebody like this. Somebody's always going to be looking for something. Somebody misses out on a lot of opportunities in life. It's really sad. Hold on. Yeah. Yeah, somebody don't want to get help for something. Somebody's very avoidant too. This person could even be quite ignorant, or they don't even want to educate themselves on, yeah, this is why something can't grow between y'all, or this is why this person is just not growing in life. And they start things that they don't finish. They make promises they don't keep. All somebody cares about is overindulging or being served or being given to. No, the sound is not gone. I paused it, Prince. I had to do something for my daughter. I paused it. The sound is fine. Knight of Wands, Four of Cups. When that happens, I usually pause it. That's why. Knight of Wands, Four of Cups. Yeah, the Lovers here. All somebody want to do is have sex and stuff. I'm telling y'all, something has a person bound. It could be some demon, some entity, a codependency, an addiction, person, place, or thing. Somebody here could even be having legal issues because of this with the Justice here. Or this could be somebody's karma. I don't know. But accountability is going to be needed with the Justice here. It's cause and effect. Your choices have consequences. And somebody here is going to have to learn that the hard way. Your choices have Yeah, the Lovers here, Gemini energy. Yeah, somebody just keeps making poor choices. They're really impulsive. They're reckless. They just all, they don't have no direction. They don't take initiative. Somebody's masculine and feminine energies. It's like somebody's too feminine. Man or woman, it's like they just daydream, they fantasize all day, they indulge all day, they don't really do nothing. They don't really have a life. They always partying. They don't do anything constructive. It's like time is passing somebody by and they can't even tell. They can't tell. They're always in some type of daze, or they're always in, somebody's like delusional. Somebody got to get it together. Somebody needs more structure, more discipline, more routine, but they find that to be too restricting. Somebody finds routine, discipline to be boring. They find responsibility to be boring. It doesn't give them the same dopamine effect. Somebody here is constantly chasing dopamine. And I did a reading for, was it the air sign some time ago? I may have to put that in the comments. Let me see, because I be forgetting sometimes to put the links there. Where's that air sign reading? Somebody was chasing dopamine. Where was that? Ah, 2 weeks ago. Dopamine chasing. Got somebody hanging on by a thread. Didn't I say earlier somebody's hanging on by a thread? Hold on, let me copy and paste this to put in the comments later after the live. Yeah, dopamine chasing has somebody hanging on by a thread. Something about somebody is changing and it's not for the better. I'm telling y'all. Somebody could be born October 16th or the 7th. Somebody's very, they fall into temptation easily. This person could even have a criminal background. They're sneaky, they're a liar, they're deceptive, they're very avoidant. They avoid and dodge accountability. They have no self-awareness. And somebody's been getting signs say, hey, stop doing that. Hey, make some changes. Hey, this is not going to turn out too well. Somebody's got lucky. And because somebody has gotten lucky in the past with something, they think they're going to be lucky always. That's the problem. So somebody's going to have to learn something the hard way. Lovers upright. Knight of Swords in reverse. Yeah, Queen of Pentacles. What's the Lovers and the Knight of Swords? Yeah, the Strength card. Leo energy. What's somebody's like a little girl or a little boy. Somebody's never really grown up. They never grown up. And then I don't see, it's like they got Twinkle Bell or Peter Pan syndrome. Somebody could be born October 21st. What's the Strength card? Yeah, the Knight of Pentacles. August Virgo, August Leo. Yeah, somebody's wasting their life away. Knight of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah, Queen of Wands in reverse. Somebody could be extremely sexual. They don't use protection. It's like somebody just lives a very reckless lifestyle. Man, and this could be a woman. It's all feminine energy here. Somebody's not an empress. And a lot of people think they're an empress or an emperor, a god or goddess because they look a certain way, because they're able to have kids, or because they got money, or because... I don't know, but it's usually superficial reasons. Somebody they're not, All somebody do is just, they drink, they go out, they party, they go on dates, they smoke, they whatever. Somebody doesn't really have nothing to really offer or show for their life. And they're not even trying. Somebody gets easily distracted. They don't commit to nothing. They can't commit to anything. They don't know how. They don't want to. They don't feel, somebody's not motivated. They're insecure. Somebody here like avoids looking at themselves through connections, relationships, partying, whatever. Aries, Leo, Sag, Pisces, March, Aries. What's the, y'all can have fire or Pisces placements in your chart. What's the Queen of Wands in reverse? Heavy Leo, man or woman. Yeah, somebody here could also be... somebody's health is not looking good, especially if somebody here is reckless sexually, or they sleep around with more than one person, or it may take something like this to really wake somebody up. Like, hey, stop what you're doing. Something may have to affect somebody's health or their body, their money, their livelihood, their freedom for them to wake up. Maybe. The Ace of Wands in reverse, that's not good. And the Queen of Wands in reverse, and the Lovers here and stuff, and the Knight of Wands. Somebody here has like, it's like somebody has a very lustful spirit about them. Somebody's very lustful. And it's going to bring them to a Three of Swords. Somebody may end up burning. No shade, for real. Especially if this person don't use protection or they're reckless. Whatever somebody was able to get away with, they're not going to be able to get away with that much longer. Something, and I really feel like something about a person's looks is changing. November 22nd, November 4th. Somebody don't look as good. It's like as time goes on, as somebody gets older, something about them that they've been trying to avoid is going to catch up. Something's going to catch up to somebody, man or woman. Money, health, legalities, accountability, whatever it is, their lies, their double life. They're going to have to face judgment sooner rather than later. Page of Swords. I don't know what this got to do with y'all. Hopefully this is not you guys, but this could be somebody in your energy. Page of Swords. Yeah, the moon here. Somebody don't really think about the consequences or the pros and cons of things. I'm telling y'all, they don't. Moon here, Cancer, Pisces energy. What's the moon here? Yeah, the Hangman here in reverse, Pisces, and the Ten of Cups in reverse, Mars and Pisces. So somebody here can definitely have Pisces in their chart. Hey, Stephanie. I also feel like somebody refuses to acknowledge that their upbringing has a really bad effect on them and their behavior. There could be family secrets here. There's some type of somebody's family, their family dynamic or their upbringing could have been really dysfunctional, and they don't see that. Somebody has an ignorant family. Somebody can have an ignorant mother. Somebody acts just like their mother. Like if somebody's mother was in the streets, if somebody's mother was always partying, if somebody's mother never got married or didn't want to settle down or couldn't keep a man or couldn't keep a woman or whatever, or couldn't keep a family together, whatever the case is, it's like they're doing the same thing. And they're not supposed to be doing that. It's like somebody is with the Hangman in reverse. Somebody refuses to shift their perspective. They're ignorant, narrow-minded, stagnant. They do something in excess with the Temperance here, Sagittarius energy, that's breaking them down, and slowly but surely, whatever somebody got going on with the Moon card is starting to show with the Sun card. Somebody don't look as good as they used to. Hangman and the Ten of Cups in reverse. Hangman and the Ten of Cups in reverse. I also feel like somebody's acting like they're unbothered by a broken family dynamic. They can be putting on a front like they don't care, that they're good. They're getting a whole bunch of attention. They're going on dates. People are, investing in them. But I feel like somebody just keeps themselves busy. Somebody's a product of their environment too. I feel like somebody was praised for the wrong things growing up. And that's why this person acts like this. And that's why this person is stuck. And is out of the frying pan into the fire. Somebody here somebody's entitled. And this is the result of this. Y'all could be seeing 777. Somebody's a product of their environment. And they were supposed to kind of do things differently, and they didn't. Somebody also gets easily distracted. They get easily tempted. Six of Wands here, Jupiter and Leo. Seven of Pentacles, Saturn and Taurus. Somebody needs a lot of attention. Somebody got praised. Somebody's not bothered by their life and how their life is turning out because somebody got praised for the wrong thing. Somebody here got attention and praise for the wrong things. I'm so serious. And that's why somebody don't see a problem or they don't see anything wrong with what they're doing. They're getting praised. Somebody here is around enablers. They're around a whole bunch of yes men, yes women. King of Pentacles. If you call this person out or say something, then that means you're bitter. That means you're a hater if you don't agree with them. Or what's this? King of Pentacles in reverse. Queen of Swords, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Virgo, September, Libra. Queen of Swords. Yeah, Ace of Cups. What's the Ace of Cups? Somebody could need to learn how to love themselves more. Something is a reflection of somebody's heart. Ace of Cups. Yeah, the Six of Swords in reverse. Somebody could be wanting to return. They want you to wait on them, or they want to keep you stagnant regarding something, I guess. They want you to be okay with what they're doing or how something is. Y'all can have kids together, so somebody here just thinks that they can come back and have you whenever they want to, I guess. And that's just not going to be the case. Or these could be family members who feel like, oh, you know, we family, so I can do whatever, I can do whatever. But, you know, we family, so you can't cut me off. Or we've been friends since childhood. You can't, you know, you can't do that. And it's like, yes, you can. Anybody can get cut off. Y'all could be seeing 666. Nobody's exempt. What does history? I don't give a fuck about history. I don't care if we family, long-term friends. I don't care if we got 10 kids together. I don't give a damn about none of that. I really don't. Y'all could be seeing 777 and 666. Six of Swords in reverse. Yeah, Five of Wands. Yeah, y'all got to be careful with whoever this is. Saturn and Leo. This person here is like on their last leg. Literally. Somebody may not be in the best headspace. Oracle messages. Somebody wants to come back and compromise now, but something could be going on with their health. And you don't want to get dragged down into this. So just be mindful. Especially when it comes to like sexual intimacy. Or a cross watcher, if you're dealing with a Gemini and you know a Gemini is reckless and they sleep around and they dealing with multiple people, you need to be careful. Because somebody here is one of many. Or you will be one of many. You see how there's one person standing and then everybody else is sitting down? You will be one of many with dealing with this person. So, man or woman. Somebody can have multiple women, multiple men, a little bit of both. I don't know. But somebody got problems. Oracle messages. Yeah, inability to cope with changes. I'm telling y'all, somebody here with the Wheel of Fortune in reverse, somebody does not like to, they don't deal with change well. They don't change. They wait for other people to handle things for them or to do stuff for them. That's what somebody's used to. Somebody don't have no incentives to change. Somebody's going to come in and save the day. Or this could be y'all. So just, you know, place yourself where you fit. But I'm not really getting that this is y'all. But just in case if it is, just there's consequences. Yeah, fearful and scared. Somebody here is fearful and scared. A lot of anxiety, mental overwhelm. Somebody could be feeling really tired and fatigued. And they could be scared. Somebody could be scared that they have something. I don't know. Because somebody could be feeling really tired. They never felt like this before. They never looked like this before. They never went through something like this before. Like, somebody could be trying to figure out, I don't know. What else? Somebody nervous. Yeah, crown chakra. Yeah, somebody here could be depressed. And they don't know what to believe. Somebody here could be depressed. They're lacking purpose or direction, conflict and drama. Somebody could be coming back to you with all their baggage. And they can have health issues, financial issues, health issues, mental, emotional, psychological, just a whole bunch of issues. Or now they have somebody in their energy. It's like this person could be coming back to you. You're minding your business, unbothered. And somebody wants to come back to you knowing that they have this crazy person that they were dealing with on their back now. That you're going to have conflict and drama with. No. Something with a person's sacral chakra. Sexuality, pleasure, creativity, and emotions. But somebody here could be depressed. Crown chakra. They don't really know what their purpose is. They have no sense of direction. Again, all they do is party, drink, have sex. Somebody here does something in excess. Sagittarius energy. They do something in excess. Divine connection, inner wisdom, life path, spiritual truth. The crystals are amethyst, clear quartz, moonstone, selenite. The element is cosmic energy. Somebody has no protection no more. With the Six of Swords in reverse also. Their guides aren't protecting them. Their ancestors aren't protecting them. Nobody's protecting this person. I am one with the universe, and I have trust in the divine plan. What's inability to cope with changes? Shyness and social anxiety. They don't look, excuse me, baby. They don't look shy to me. Yeah, feeling helpless. Maybe somebody is scared to ask for help. They don't know how to say, hey, I'm going through this. Hey, I have a problem. Or they don't want to admit that they have a problem. Fearful and scared. They don't believe they're depressed, or they don't want to acknowledge it. Fearful and scared. Somebody also could be going through postpartum, and it could be catching up to them. We got ungrounded. Somebody's either scared of something regarding their money or their health. Crown chakra. And overreacting. Yeah, closed off from the truth. Somebody overreacts to things because they don't have no connection to source. They're just so unconscious. Like, I don't know. It's like somebody's aware of what they're doing. They're aware of what can happen. They're aware of the consequences. They know somebody knows right from wrong. But it's like this person could be so hurt. They're with the Three of Swords here, or they just, I don't know what's going on with somebody. Why is the Five? Somebody also could be trying to antagonize you, get a reaction out of you. Go watch the air signs. What's the Five of Wands? Because they're stuck. They're miserable. And they want company. Five of Wands. Yeah. Ten of Swords. Somebody wants to come back just to betray you again. And you're healing. Star card. Aquarius energy. Something about Aquarius season. You can have Aquarius placements. Somebody could be trying to put you in a love triangle. They could be trying to say things about you. No. Yeah, Ten of Swords here. That's your energy, Gemini. Gemini sun. This person can have love on the brain. They're feeling nostalgic. They can't stop thinking about you, but this person, they'll betray you with the same person that they left you for, or the same people that they betrayed you over or for. Like, you see how both of these people are carrying this man to his resting place? You need to be careful. There could be trouble heading somebody's way, or there's trouble heading a few people's way. You can have a few people in your energy who could have, that you're getting vindication from, who could have did something to you, whether it was intentional or not. I feel like most of these people who are getting bad karma, they know what they were doing. So, yeah. Y'all could be seeing 10-10, 10 of Cups, 10 of Swords. They can act all unbothered all they want. That's not going to stop anything. This is your reading, Gemini. Like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.